So take a cross-legged seated position. Relax your hands onto your knees or on your laps. Relax your jaw and close your eyes when you are ready. Tune into the breath awareness. Every breathing, find elongation throughout the spine, from tail to the crown. Breathe out, empty the belly, empty the lungs. Breathe in one more time, find elongation across your spine, sit tall. And as you breathe out, release your upper body, outer arms. If you like, you can set intention for your practice today. And together, let's keep this mantra in mind to stay powerful, strong from within. Open your eyes, keep awareness on your breath, and start to roll your shoulders up towards your ears, down and back. Shoulders up to the ears, down and back. One more time, up towards your ears, down and back. And 3 times spread your arms wide. Take the palms above your head, inhale. Exhale, hands through the heart. Inhale, arms open wide, palms touch above the head. Breathe out, hands through the heart. Last time, breathing open wide, get long. Exhale, hands through the heart. And now drop your right hand to the right side, left arm over your head, side body stretch. Keep the left sitting bone heavy on your mat. Lengthen as much as you can. And then move back through the center, both arms up. Exhale to the other side, side body stretch. Left shoulder away from your ear, right shoulder slightly upward. And then come back to the center. We will move in dynamic twist. So breathe in here, breathe out, twist to the right. Look behind the shoulder. Breathe in, come back to the center. Breathe out, look to the left, twist to the left. Come back to the center, arms up, inhale. Exhale, flow to the right. Breathe in, arms up, back to the center. Breathe out, twist to the left. And then come back to the center, arms up. Exhale, fingers onto your shoulders. And start to make circles. Doesn't matter which direction, because after we will switch direction. So few big circles. It is so nice to warm up the shoulders before we start vinyasa, so that we can lessen the risk of injury and reverse the circle to the other direction. And before we will start to move more energetically, relax your hands and one more pranayama, breath awareness exercise. Nadi Shodana. So at first, breathe in fully through the nose and breathe out completely. Then close your right nostril with your tongue and breathe in through the left side. Close the left side and breathe out through the right side of your nose. Breathe in through the right. Close your right, exhale left. Breathe in left. Exhale right. Breathe in right. Exhale left. One more time, but this time in your pace. So do it on your own. Find your breath, your rhythm. And we will finish with exhale through the left side of the nose, left nostril. When you are finished, take the hands forward and step into all fours. We will move already into downward facing dog. So spread your fingers wide, tuck the toes under and exhale to your downward facing dog. At first, pedal it out, bend one knee, then the other. Try to soften your neck. Remember about the fingers, strong fingers, even a micro lift in the wrist if you can. And then the legs are getting more still. Take a look between your heels or between your knees. The drishti will help to steady your mind and to steady your breath. And we will walk to the top of the mat slowly, one little step after the other. Get your feet close to your hands, breathe in for halfway lift. Breathe out, fold down, nose to knees. One more time, halfway lift, strong long spine. Exhale to fold down. This time, root down through your toes and lift the heart all the way up. Palms touch above the head. Exhale, hands through the heart. Stay here in Tadasana. Find the drishti point, steady your mind, steady your breath. And to find the strength, the power, let's do the chair pose. Either feet hip distance apart or feet together as you wish. Bend your knees, lift your arms. Take a peek down and try to see your toes. If you don't see them, shift the knees slightly backward. Stay for 5. Hips a little bit lower, long spine. If you need, you can spread the arms wider. 2, 1. Take the belly onto your thighs and interlace the fingers behind you. It's just the beginning, so the knees can be slightly bent. Soften through the neck. Enjoy your breath and invite the breath to every corner of your being. And let's find first flow, first vinyasa. Hands down in front of you. Step to the plank pose. Inhale. Exhale, drop your knees down. Easier chaturanga, and let's do it slowly for 5 counts. 5, 4, lower down, 3, 2, lower to your belly, 1. Breathe in cobra. Shoulders back, and let's do 3 rolling cobras here. So breathe in, chest a little bit higher, strong butt. Breathe out, roll down, forehead to the ground. Breathe in, slightly upward, strong booty. Exhale, down. This time a little bit higher cobra. Engage your glutes and thighs. And on your exhale, push through tabletop to downward facing dog. Refine your drishti point each time you arrive here. Powerful through the fingers. Find a micro lift through your wrists. And let's find our first flow. Breathe in, right leg up for 3-legged dog. Breathe out, step the right foot forward between your hands. Ground your left knee down. If you need, use a pillow underneath your left knee. Breathe in, reach your arms up, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. This will be our breathing. On the breathe out, bend the elbows and shift your heart up. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, straight the right leg and try to point your fingers backward. It's not the easiest for balance, but let's try to do that. Breathe in, come back up. This is our flow. Breathe out, bend the elbows, cactus through the arms, hard up. Breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, straight the right leg, point your fingers backward. One more time, breathe in, arms up, lengthen. Breathe out, cactus the arms, shift the heart up. Breathe in, arms up. And breathe out, this time drop your fingers down. If the floor is too far away, you can use a block, or you can grab your shin instead. Try to achieve long spine. Tilting from your hips, finding a neutral lower back, heart forward, toes pointed towards your face. Remember, you can be as high as you wish. And then bend the right knee. Take both hands to the inside of the right leg. Lift the left knee, empower your back leg, and then walk towards the left toes. Pivot your left foot to the outside. Bend the left knee, find Skandasana. If this is tough for your left knee, stay higher. If it's okay to find a full flexion in your left knee, find a full flexion. Maybe join your palms together. But if this is too hard, stay higher up. So you have always options. Maybe even look behind you. And then walk your hands forward to the top of the mat. High lunge. So empower the back leg, right leg also, and breathe in, lift yourself up for high lunge. Find elongation across the spine. So imagine drawing one long line from tail to crown. Pull your ribs in to find engagement in the belly. And let's move to warrior two. Drop the left heel down. Spread your arms wide. Find the warrior. Relax down through the shoulders. And then lift the right arm for peaceful warrior. 3 breaths here. Magnetize your heels towards each other so you can empower the legs. Roll the right hip underneath. Empower the right glutes. And then place the right forearm onto the right thigh, left arm above your head. If this is too easy, you can always place the right fingers down. So find your option. Right shoulder away from the right knee. Tuck the right hip underneath. Empower the back leg by pressing the left heel down to the mat. And breathe in every pose. The breath is the most important ingredient. Lift it up, straight the right leg. Heel toe your left foot a little bit and then gently step forward with the left foot. So we are at the top of the mat. Now open the right knee to the outside. Cross the right ankle over your left thigh, bend the left knee, and if you can, take the hands in front of you. Figure 4 shape. You can always use a wall if you need it. If it's easy, take your forearms to the shin. Flex your right foot. Find the drishti point. One more breath in and out. And let's move to dancer pose. So lift yourself up, take the right knee in towards your chest, then shift the right foot behind you. If dancer pose is hard, you can always just pull the right heel in with both hands or with one hand. Find the open expression in your front body, and maybe you can hold from the inside of the right foot, shifting the right foot back, reaching the left foot forward, If this is too much, stay more straight. Or use a wall if you have a wall close to you. Try not to shift your right knee to the outside. Square your hips. Very good. Engage the right glutes. And then release it. Place it down and shake it out to the right and to the left. Same flow, different sides. So breathe in, arms up, lengthen. Exhale, keep long back body as you dive down. Breathe in, halfway lift. Breathe out, step back, lower down on your exhale. Maybe still on your knees or full chaturanga as you wish. Breathe in, open, upward dog or cobra. And breathe out, downward dog. Find your breath, and on your breathing, lift your left leg up for three-legged dog. Breathe out, step the left foot forward between your hands. Drop your right knee down. If you need, place a blanket underneath your right knee, and let's start the flow. So breathe in, rise your arms up. Breathe out, cactus the arms, shine your heart up. Breathe in, arms up, lengthen, and breathe out, straight the left leg, point your fingers backward. Two more times, breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, cactus the arms, lift your heart. Breathe in, arms up, elongate, and breathe out, straight the left leg, point your fingers backward. Last time we go, breathe in, arms up, open up. Breathe out, bend the elbows, heart even higher. Breathe in, arms up, and breathe out this time, relax your fingers down. You can touch the floor, you can hold a block, a book, or piece of furniture. Always, if you feel rusty, you can bring a chair into your practice or some boxes. Now check out if you can prioritize long spine first and foremost, because I promise you that you will feel a lot in your hamstrings simply by lengthening your spine, especially the lower spine. Take your time, Pilar, no stress with hamstrings. And then let's bend the left knee, hands forward. Take the hands to the inside of the left leg, lift the right knee, empower the right leg, and then walk to the inside of the right foot. Stay either halfway down, half Skandasana, or full way down. The heel can be up or down, depending on your ankle flexibility. One option is to slide a block underneath the right heel if it helps you. Enjoy the breath. Long inhale, full exhale. Every breathing is a potential to lengthen the body and potentially to engage the core as you breathe out. Drop your hands down, walk the hands to the top of the mat. Lift yourself up for high lunge. And hold it for 4 more breaths. Squeeze your right side glutes. Press the left heel down and back. So it's kind of like dragging action, as though you would like to slide the left heel back, but the heel doesn't move. It's just this feeling. Let's shift to warrior 2. Two breaths, strong legs. Left knee pointed to the same direction as your second and third toe. And then reverse the warrior, peaceful warrior. So left arm up. Stretch the left side body. Try not to tense your face. Relax your jaw. And then straight the left leg, heel toe your right foot. And then step the right foot forward. Gently bend your knees. Cross your left ankle over the right thigh. Hands onto your heart. Stay here if you need to use a wall to support you, or if you feel well balanced, then lower down. Taking breath everywhere you can with you. Stay focused. Feel the moment. Let's shift to dancer pose. So bring your left knee with you up and take the left foot behind you. Maybe you hold it, maybe with both hands, or maybe you can kick the left leg behind as you reach the right arm forward. Try to square off your hips, left hip slightly lower. Squeeze the glutes. This is the back bend, so strong glutes, strong back body. 2, 1, and we release it down. Shake it out, right and left. We will have 2 more standing flows. We will start from the top of the mat. First time we will do it easy, in easy way, and then we will add a little bit of challenges at the end. So let's start with eagle legs. Bend the knees a little bit. Keep your right foot down, lift the left knee up and cross over your right leg once for eagle or twice. Left arm under the right, maybe crossing once only or twice if you can. Belly back, ribs in. Breathe, don't stop breathing. Focus on one point and then slowly start to lower. We stay only for 3. Belly back, shoulders away from your ears, hands away from your chin. And then halfway standing split. So uncross your legs, fingers down to the ground. Left leg in the same line with your hips. Squeeze left glutes. So it's like standing split, but only halfway up. And then step the left foot to the back of the mat, ground the left knee down. This time lock your thumbs. So cross the thumbs and lift your heart up. Stay for 2 big breaths, squeezing the glutes. Lift the heart up. And shift to downward dog. So drop the hands down, downward facing dog. Breathe in, plank pose, inhale. Exhale, chaturanga your way. Shoulders away from your ears. Breathe in, open up, heart up, shoulders back. Breathe out to downward facing dog. Breathe in, right leg high up, three-legged dog. And as you breathe out, step the right foot outside the right hand, hops. Stay here for a moment, drop your hips lower, heart up, shoulders away from your ears, power, left leg. Then drop the left heel down and reach the left arm up. Open across the heart. Tuck the right hip underneath the left. And let's finish in Malasana, Yogi Squat. Look down, roll the left hand down. Left foot steps outside the left hand and lower down your hips. If this is difficult, you can always sit on the prop if you like this way, or you can keep your hips higher up, but I don't see you have a problem with that. Try to stay powerful. Maybe lift your hips few centimeters higher just to keep the engagement, and then try to lift your arms up. This is toughy one, especially if you have tight shoulders. So you can widen your arms if this is tough. Staying for 3, 2, 1. Join the palms on your heart. Remind yourself your mantra to find the power from within. Drop the fingers in front of you and then straight your legs, parallel your feet. feet a little bit wider than the hips. Hold your elbows and sway right and left. Soften through the neck. Release the fingers. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the waistline. Inhale, climb up, point the heart up, point the elbows back. And then exhale, release the hands down. Same flow to the other side. Bend the knees slightly, find the drishti. Keep your left foot down, rise the right leg up, cross once or twice for eagle, and right arm under, left arm over, once or twice. When you are ready, start to lower your eagle. Hands away from your chin, belly back. Try to relax your eyes, soften your jaw. 2, 1, wow, so focused. Uncross your legs, fingers down, halfway standing split. Elongate the right leg behind you. If you need, of course, bend the left knee. And then step the right foot all the way back, drop the right knee down. Let your thumbs reach your arms up. 2 breaths here. Breathe in hard, even higher up. Lengthen the outer shoulders. And then on breathe out, drop the hands down, step to downward facing dog. Find the flow. Breathe into the plank pose. You can always skip the flow if you like in between and wait in downward dog. Breathe in hard up and breathe out strong arms, strong core to downward facing dog. Breathe in, lift the left leg up and breathe out, step the left foot outside the left hand. Stay here for a moment, drop the hips lower, lift the heart higher. Then drop the right heel down, anchor the right heel, left finger stays low, reach the right arm up. Breathe in freedom across your lungs. Find the drishti. If you dare, gaze up. Take a look down, finishing in Malasana, hands down, right foot steps outside the right hand. Find your Yogi Squat. Once again, you may lift your arms up as wide as you need to. If this is relatively easy, you can interlace the fingers and flip your palms up. Try to be as straight as you can be throughout the spine. To keep it active, hips slightly higher. And then release your hands down in front of you. Straight your legs, parallel your feet. Maybe this time you will step your feet hip distance apart and you will give yourself a hug with your arms around the legs. If this is way too much, just hold your elbows or drop the hands in front of you. You are always allowed to keep a gentle bend in your knees. How soft can you be at the neck? How soft in your jaw, face. And then lift yourself for halfway lift. Exhale, hands to the waistline. Inhale, climb all the way up, elbows pointed back, heart up. And then release your hands down. Let's close the eyes for a moment. Relax the shoulders down. Feel the moment. Enjoy breath. And drift into the body awareness. Let's open the eyes and let's add a little bit into this flow. So again, bend the knees, open the left knee to the outside, lift the left leg and cross the left thigh over the right for eagle legs, once or twice. Left arm under the right. And eagle, it's a perfect place to stay if you like, or we can try to find a side crow pose with eagle legs so you can lower it down. And then if you are interested in arm balance, uncross your arms, uncross but only once your legs, so you stay in half eagle legs. You take your hands onto the left and you anchor your left outer thigh over your right elbow, trying to kick the right foot towards your butt. If this is not happening, stay in eagle. If you are in side cross, stay for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back to eagle. Or maybe you are in eagle. And if you are, uncross the legs, uncross the fingers, this time standing split. So try to kick this left leg as high as you can, almost like making a split. You are allowed to lift the left hip up. So let's find a cheat a little bit. It's not really a cheat, but we find this open hip here. And this time, let's step it to high lunge. So step the left foot back, slowly, no rush, movements full of awareness. Lift your arms up like the thumbs. Stay for 4 more breaths. Remember that the breath is there to lengthen your spine, to decompress the places between your vertebrae. Anchor the left heel down, straight your right leg, and stretch the right arm over your head. Left hand slides down the left thigh. Right fingers away from your right toes. Keep lots of this space on the right side as you build Trikonasana A. So slowly start to lower, and as you exhale, touch your right shin, ankle, or a block if you prefer. Left arm up. Express the openness in the front body. So I prefer you to hold higher if you need to, but stay open. Rather than leaning down, try to lean back a little bit more. Let's come back into Warrior Two. Bend the right knee, just briefly, and then circle the arms down and around, find the flow. Breathe in plank, breathe out Chaturanga, belly in. Breathe in Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, upward dog. Exhale, Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. And like I promised, today we will do fallen triangle. I will offer you also easier way to do that. Remember about pressing the fingers and about micro lifting your wrists. Breathe in, lift the right leg up, three-legged dog, and then step the right foot outside the left hand or just to the left side of the mat. One option, stay here, press down through the fingers, or drop the left heel down, reach the left arm across your ear line. And it will be tough, but really use the right fingers as much as you can. Try not to collapse onto the right wrist. Good, very well. 2, 1. Take a look down, kiss the right knee towards your nose, round the spine as though you are making a cat shape. Breathe in, re-extend the right leg behind you, and let's find a pigeon. So right knee behind the right wrist. I will tired you a little bit in pigeon. So let's not lie down, not yet. Let's stay a little bit higher. Square your hips. And let's try out with balance. If you have a piece of furniture or a wall close to you, it may come in handy. So try to place your hands on your waistline. Staying higher, and push the right shin down to the ground. This will help you to engage the right side of your glutes, and the glutes arc help you to keep the balance. So press the right shin down, lift the heart, breathe in, arms up if you are well balanced, and breathe out, cactus the arms, open the heart. Breathe in, arms up, squeeze the left side glutes. Breathe out, bend the elbows. One last time, breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, bend the elbows, try to find a peaceful warrior with left hand behind you, right arm over the head, only for 4, 3, 2, good. 1, circle the arms down. And slide the left knee a little bit more backward. We will stay for 6 breaths in more relaxed pigeon. So take your forearms down. If this is too much, slide a pillow or a blanket or a block underneath the right hip and relax the head down. Find softness in your breaths. And then climb up onto your hands. You'll slide the left knee more forward and just simply shift to downward facing dog. We will find the same flow to the other side. So step or hop between your hands. Lengthen forward. Breathe out, fold down, nose to knees. Inhale to rise up with long spine, palms touch above the head. Exhale, hands through the heart. Bend the knees slightly, and now cross the right leg over the left for eagle once or twice. Right arm under, once, cross or twice. When you are ready, lower down and you can stay with your eagle higher or lower, or you can go for this arm balance. So the arms goes to the right side as though you are making a chaturanga. You uncross the right foot, so the legs are crossed only once, bending the elbows and keeping the right knee above the left elbow, trying to kick the left heel to the booty. 5, 4, keep on breathing. 2, 1. Come back up. Find your eagle. Even trying, it's a good way to build the muscle memory, so don't worry if it's not happening yet. Uncross your legs, drop the fingers, find standing split. Soften the neck. Remind yourself that the breath is the most important. Body awareness. The shapes will come and go. Step the right foot back. Find high lunge, cross the thumbs. We are almost in seated position, so keep your energy up. Let's find reversed Trikonasana, so straight the right leg, ground the right heel. Left arm over the head, slide the right hand down the right leg. Breathe to the left side body. The hip stays open. Try to lean back a little bit, so find this openness across the front body and keep this as you lower down to Trikonasana. Exhale, left hand touches the shin, ankle, floor, or the block. Stack right shoulder over the left shoulder. Exactly. It's a good adjustment, Cecilia. So you stack the left hip underneath the right, trying to reach the right side of the chest towards the ceiling, maybe even gaze up. Come back to warrior two briefly And then circle through vinyasa, so arms up and around. Breathe in to the plank. Breathe out to chaturanga. Breathe in hard through your arms, strong legs. Exhale, downward facing dog. Remember to press through the fingers, to ground down through the knuckles, all 5 knuckles. Let's try out the fallen triangle again. So left leg up, and then step the left foot outside the right hand as much as you can, or simply to the right side of the mat. One option, stay here, press down through the fingers. Second option, drop the right heel down and stretch the right arm over the head. Good, exactly. Left fingers down. Press down through the knuckles. Micro lift your left wrist. I know it's tough. It's easier said than done. And then release right hand down. Kiss the left knee to the nose. Re-extend the left leg behind you. And then to pigeon. Left knee behind the left wrist. Stay higher and stay on your toes with the right foot and lift yourself up. Try to balance on your left shin. Use the wall if you need to. Press down through the left shin, engage the glutes. Right side of the booty is strong, left side as well. Breathe in, if you dare, lift the arms up. Breathe out, cactus the arms. Bravo, bravo. Breathe in, arms up, I see you. Exhale, cactus the arms. One last time, breathe in, arms up. Breathe out, cactus the arms, and maybe peaceful warrior from here. So left arm over the head, right arm behind you. Well, not that easy. 1. Stay for 2. 1. And then release the hands down. Enjoy the more lazy way of the pigeon pose, more relaxed way. So slide the right knee back. And then place your hands down, although it's not that easy if you have tight hips, so it's not that lazy at all. And then relax the head down. Breathe to the left corner of your hips. And of course, we are breathing into our lungs, but if you imagine that you are taking the air and the openness into the places that are opening for you, it's getting easier to stretch them. Peek forward and we will stay low. So get on your hands. Drop the left side of your hip down and circle the right foot forward, forward and outside the left heel for Ardha Matsyendrasana seated twist. Equalize your sitting bones on the mat. If this is hard, you can always keep your right foot from the inside. Breathe in, left arm up, lengthen. And on breathe out, hug the right knee in. If this is easy, you can always move outside the right knee with your elbow. Use right fingers to lengthen your spine. Push down through the right hand, lift up through the heart, look behind you. Come back to the center, contra twist, both hands to the left and round the spine, maybe even touch the floor with the forehead. Inhale to lift up and simply switch the legs. So right knee is bent, left foot outside the right thigh, both sitting bones equally on the ground. Breathe in, lift your right arm up and breathe out, hug the left knee in, twist to the left or place the elbow behind the knee if you wish. Use left fingers to lengthen your spine and look behind you. Prioritize the long spine always. Lengthen as much as you can. And then move back to the center and contra twist. So both hands to the right, around the spine, forehead down to the ground. Breathe in, come back up, and uncross your legs, stretch the legs forward, Paschimottanasana. Breathe in, arms up. If you need, gently bend the knees, exhale with long spine, fold towards your thighs. And listen up, there is no shame in bending the knees, even a lot. So do what you need to keep the long spine. And with time, Christina, with time, it will be just easier to spread the legs a little bit wider. So you keep space for growing belly. So do it always when you need to. Soften the back of the neck. And Lulu, try to straighten the spine even more forward. So when you will be watching the video, you might find this round spine, and it's not a big deal, especially in the forward fold, but as often as you can, try to lengthen the spine because it's so important throughout the daytime to keep long spine. And the hamstring will stretch if you keep long spine. So no worries about that. Breathe in, lift yourself up, bend the left knee, and open the left knee a little bit wider, right leg stays long. We will get into the inner groins, inner thighs right now. Breathe in, lengthen, chest up, and breathe out, walk your hands forward. Maybe you will stay on your hands and you already feel a lot in the inside of your right thigh, or maybe you will go on your forearms onto the block. You can relax the head. If you would like to feel more in the right side of your leg, then try to point the toes up and even a little bit to the outside. We are getting into our adductors this way. Enjoying the soft part of the practice. Inhale, lift yourself up. Stretch both arms up. Exhale, twist to the left, left hand behind you, right hand on the left thigh, look behind you. And now lift your left arm up. Try to keep the sensation of the twist and openness in your chest as you start to lean towards the right leg. It is called Revolt Janu Shirshasana. I encourage you to be curious during the practice. So try out, maybe it feels more fresh when you lean a little bit backward, maybe when you drop a little bit lower, or maybe when you stay higher. Just play with the angles. Climb back up, little back bend at the end, so left hand outside the left thigh, lift yourself up onto the left shin and opens as though the wild thing. Squeeze the glutes, open across the heart. One more full breathing. And then sit it down. Now close to the true Janu Shirshasana, so square your hips, both sitting bones on one line. Breathe in, arms up if you need to bend the right knee, and breathe out, try to keep long spine as you lower yourself down. To engage the back of the right leg, find this dragging action with the right heel, pulling the right heel towards the back of the mat. And also imagine that you are sending the right side of your hip and your right sitting bone backward, far away from your right heel. Breathe in, climb up, stretch both legs forward, place your hands behind you, and you can keep your legs straight or you can bend the knees as you lift your hips up, finding Purvottanasana for 10 counts. 10, 9, if this is too much, bend the knees. 6, 5, squeeze the glutes to lift higher. 3, 2, 1, and place your hips down. You can stay seated, or if you would like to keep it warm, find one more vinyasa, cross the shin bones, step or hop to the plank. Inhale, exhale, lower through chaturanga into upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. And let's step into the seated position so you can drop your knees. Tilt your shin bones to one side and sit down. Exactly the same flow seated. So we will bend the right knee. I will pivot to your direction and open the right knee to the outside. Find long left leg, opening the groins and the adductors. Breathe in, chest up, and breathe out. Start to walk forward as far as it feels good. Some of you will even go onto the forearms. Point the left toes up and to the outside. And I will be quiet for a moment, but I am still here. So enjoy the silence. Lift yourself back up. Breathe in, arms up, lengthen. Breathe out, twist to the right. Left hand on the right knee, long spine, open heart. Keep this openness. Lift the right arm up and then start to tilt to the left. Try to avoid a closed position. By all means, lean back, open the heart, play with the angle a little bit. So when you point the right arm a little bit more backward, you are also strengthening through the right shoulder. Plug the right shoulder blade in. Don't forget about awareness of the breath. And lift yourself up, right hand outside the right thigh. Roll onto the right shin, open across the hips. Breathe, find openness. And then come back to seated position. We are almost at the end. So let's find the back bend. Slowly roll back. Maybe you can engage your core as you do that. So hands forward and bone by bone, roll yourself down. Take a block with you if you are a person who enjoys the block in your bridge pose. Roll yourself down, arms alongside your torso. Go for a block if you need a prop. We will lift the hips up and you can either stack a block underneath your sacrum, or if you prefer, you can interlace the fingers. Rolling the shoulders underneath you. Squeeze the heels towards your shoulders. Squeeze the inner thighs towards each other. So the feet are not moving, but there is this energy of dragging the heels backward. This will help you to engage the hamstrings, your underbutt, low glutes. Find 2 more breaths. And then release. Take the knees in, sway right and left. Drop both feet down and either repeat second time the little bridge, or if you are a wheel person, Urdhva Dhanurasana, the full bridge, then go for full bridge. But nothing forced. Listen to your body. Your body is really your best master. So either we repeat what we did before, or plug your hands close to your ears, feet hip distance apart. Maybe at first you will go onto the top of the head, and then maybe pushing through the fingers. Remember what we learned about fingers today. Try to micro lift your wrist, press down through the knuckles. Fingers are so important in yoga. If you are in bridge, take 2 more breaths. If you are in wheel pose, start to tuck the chin in and slowly lower yourself down. Bridge people also start to lower yourself down. And this time, just drop the knees from side to side, from right to left. And then cross the right thigh over the left, shift your hips slightly to the right, and then drop both knees to the left. Reach the right arm or just the right elbow to the right side, depending how much room you have. And maybe even turn the head to the right. It's time to soften. Relax your face. Let go of breath control. And then switch to the other direction. Back to the center. Uncross your legs. Cross to the others. Side, left thigh on the top. Shift the hips slightly to the left as you roll your knees to the right. Left arm to the left. Keep the left shoulder heavy. Doesn't matter if it touches the mat or not. The knees can be bent. And actually try to keep the top knee on the same level as your belly button. This way you will be twisting a little bit more. Come back to the center. Let's give ourselves the final hug before Shavasana. So take your knees in, embrace your legs, and maybe even take your nose to the knees. Huge hug. And then release. Extend your legs. Open the palms towards the ceiling. Let's drift off. If you feel cold, take a blanket. Anything that will help you to find a cozy feeling. Maybe turn off the light. And I invite you to stay here for a few more minutes with me, relaxing from the top of your body down towards your feet. Soften your forehead, soften your eyes. Relax your jaw, your mouth. No tension at the throat. Relax the back of the neck. Relax your shoulders. Soften your arms. Feel energy at your palms. Breathe in light, love, peace and presence. And breathe out everything that you find that is not serving you any longer. Breathe in lightness, spaciousness. And breathe out the darkness, heaviness. Wherever you find the tension in your body, send your awareness there, your heat there, inner awareness, inner heat you have created with practice, and release. Keep on relaxing down your legs, thighs, calves, and your feet. Consider that all the thoughts that are passing through your mind are temporary. Visualize that those thoughts are like waves on the ocean. They comes and goes. And whenever the mind is overactive, you can come back to your mantra. I am strong and powerful from within. I am strong and powerful from within. I will keep you for one more full minute in Shavasana. So if you find yourself far away in your thoughts, come back to your mantra and visualize your thoughts like waves. They are temporary, like a sound, comes and goes. Enjoy the body for one more full minute. Slowly, when you are ready, if you are ready, start to wake up, moving your fingers and toes. But if you feel like you would like to stay longer in Shavasana, go ahead. Otherwise, start to move the arms, the legs, waking up, yawing, making side out, and wake up in your own special way, stretching the way it feels good. When you are ready, come back to the seated pose. We can finish together with the sound of Om. If you like to chant, chant with me. If not, you can even just imagine that you are chanting or making the sound. So cross the hands on your heart so you can feel the vibration in your chest better. Tuck the chin in, full breathing. And when you are ready, open the eyes, join the palms. Namaste. Thank you very much for the practice together.